Welcome back to FryMinis. I'm Eric, and today I want to show you my fix for all those pesky variant humans. Okay, so I see a lot of people complain online about variant human. That's the D&D 5e human subrace that gets the free feat at the first level. Whether that's players complaining that, oh, they get a feat, why don't I get a feat? That's unbalanced. Oh, they have Polearm Master level 1, they have Sentinel, this is crazy. Or maybe you're a DM that has a campaign where everybody gets a free feat at first level. So then you end up with variant humans getting 2 feats. And that can get kind of crazy. But the regular human, the +1 to all stats, isn't super appealing. So let me show you my solution. The Adventurous Human homebrew subrace. One of my primary goals with Adventurous Humans is to make them similar to a standard human, but a little bit better. The idea is that standard human race, that works great for your commoners, your farmers, that kind of thing. But you're an adventurer. You're a little different than the rest, and you stand above. Adventurous humans are those that strike out into the world to make their mark. Heroes or villains or somewhere in the middle, pirates and kings and knights. These are the people that make change happen through their action. They're the movers and the shakers. And just like real life, they range widely in color and height and size and shape, and they're comprised of individuals from all sorts of backgrounds and classes and temperaments. They can be found in any world that bears humans and can come from any subgroup of humans. A Waterdavian noble, a Kalimshite merchant, or even an Uthgardt barbarian. Adventurous humans often have storied histories with lineages including other races, and they generally take on the names, cultures, and identities of those around them. Adventurous humans have the same alignment, size, age, and speed information as a standard human, and they even have the same additional language. But we have 2 important changes. Our goal with these changes is to make the base human more enticing for players, because in this scenario, we are going to get rid of the variant human. As part of my homebrew character creation, which we'll do a video on later, everybody gets a free racial feat at first level. And if you pick a race that doesn't have a racial feat, I'll usually end up just making one or giving you some other sort of perk. Adventurous humans are very similar to the base human, but we have 2 key changes. 1, your ability score increase is a little different. You get +1 to all your stats, just like you do already, but you get to select a second stat that you instead increase to 2. So if you're a rogue, increase everything by 1, except for dexterity, which you bump up by 2. And also, just like the standard human, most of these stat bumps won't really make a big difference. Increasing a rogue's wisdom from 9 to 10 is good, but is not going to break the game. And our second big change is gumption. So this is an ability that represents the human ability to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. When you roll an attack, saving throw, or ability check, you can roll a d12 and add that d12 result to that roll. You can use this after the DM says whether you fail or succeed, but without knowing the actual result. Kind of like the shield spell. After you use this trait, you can't use it again until you complete a short or long rest. So this represents the ability to just power through, to keep going, to never give up. But oh no, the only human racial feat is Prodigy, and extra skill proficiencies and expertise are great, but maybe they don't align to your character, or they don't really match up with our new adventurous human kind of industrious go-get-em attitude. Well, guess what? We have a brand new human racial feat. Okay, so with human grit, we are leaning hard in the ability to just keep on trucking as a human. This feat has 2 main abilities. First, once per long rest, when you fail a saving throw, you may choose to succeed. Now, if you're a dungeon master, that might sound a little familiar. Legendary resistance. Yeah, every single time that player uses this, they are going to feel so good about being a human. And then our second part, whenever you roll a 1, when you're rolling hit die to restore health, you can re-roll that 1, and then you have to use that new roll. It's kind of like the great weapon fighting style, except for hit die. The human grit racial feat will help your player make that clutch save at the most important moment of the game, and they will feel like a champion. If non-stop variant humans are a problem for you at your game, at your table, I hope this helps. But guess what? That doesn't mean it is a problem. And just remember, I am not advocating that you ban all variant humans. This is very dependent on your particular game, your particular campaign, and how you play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. I don't think variant human is broken at all. The most important takeaway here is DMs, talk to your players. Players, talk to your DM. If you feel you're just making the same character over and over, see what you can do differently. See what changes we could make. Something like this, the Adventurous Human, that's an option that makes a baseline race a little more exciting, a little more enticing, the Adventurous Humans subrace and Human Grit racial feat are available for free on D&D Beyond right now. Link in the description. So if the Adventurous Human is any help to you and your party, please subscribe. I post new videos every Sunday, including homebrew content such as this, lots of unboxings, and even some mini painting. And if that sounds cool, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, leave a like. I appreciate all of your engagement. So check me out on Instagram and Twitter. I post new minis every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.